Chat, what's goody? Yeah, what up, Dash and Tony? How you doing? Right. Don't have the bump ons. Bump ons are here. I'm gonna use all of these layers of fucking foam. Because last time it didn't sound that good. Oh, chat, if you didn't know, the loop, my little loop TKL review is up. Damn, this desk mat's getting fucked up, man. I like this desk mat. I'll wait for this ad. This PCB should work. I'm gonna test it. So we actually got a new PCB. I think I ordered this from Divinity's, and it's been like sometime last year since I bought this, and they reached out to Chaosera and they hooked it up. I'm just gonna test a couple switches. So let's see before we get crazy. Yo, Zoa, what up? Welcome. I'm glad you made it. So this is a rebuild. All right, cool. This should work. I gotta put this. I gotta put this macro pad on RGB. What are we doing? Be a solid color. There we go. Sometimes my Ocelot like resets for some reason. I've been doing pretty good. Work's been busy, been banging out content, finally ahead like kind of where I need to be. So I'm not as stressed out. There's not like a huge backlog or anything. So yeah, I've just been chilling. I've been playing Hell Divers. There's cat hair all over my mic. Sorry, chat. It's impossible. But yeah, I've been playing the shit out of Helldivers. I love that. I love that game. It's addicting. Everybody's playing it. All my friends are playing it and stuff, so it's fun. Um I really like how you can get into like somebody's mission and you don't have to wait till the game's over. I thought it was pretty cool. All right, not that. Window capture was on. Looks good, right? Everything looks good. Might look a little dark, but there we go. Yo, Zach Davey. Thank you for the follow. Your brother was playing it and he said the same. Dude, it's like chaos. It is straight chaotic as fuck. And I love it. Like you think it like looks easy, like you're playing NPCs, but if you don't have the right crew and everybody's doing the right thing, like you can easily get screwed over. So before we built this with Coley switches, but I just used the Coley switches in my mode TKL review. So we're gonna use these honeycomb switches. I never heard of it until it released. Yeah, neither. I mean, I saw some clips of it. I didn't even know there was a first one. I wonder what the first one was like. I think it was definitely time for like something refreshing. Cause like I was playing the shit out of COD, and it was like kind of getting boring. And there's so many fucking cheaters right now. It sucks. It's like terrible. But yeah, I think it was time for me to hop on another game. I'm gonna always go back to COD. I love COD, but I needed something. I like the third person. Yeah, it's like a knockoff Destiny. It feels like Destiny. A little bit of Gears of War, like with the hordes and shit. I liked Gears of War. That was a lot of fun for me. I used to play Gears of War like back in the day when I had Xbox. Now I don't have a console. The only like console like thing I have is a like a Nintendo Switch that I never play. Because I'm not a huge fan of Nintendo games. I never really was growing up. Rainbow Six Siege, yeah, it looks like a good game. It's like you're just playing search and destroy basically, right? It looks very competitive. It looks cool, very strategic. I just never got into Rainbow Six Siege. Destiny, I was in Destiny 1. Destiny 2 nobody really played, so and I kind of played more towards the end like a few years ago. So it wasn't a lot of fun for me. And I honestly enjoyed Destiny 1 a lot better. Destiny 2 felt a little weird. Warzone 1 hacker. Dude, Warzone 1 was the best. I had so much fun on Warzone 1. Ubisoft? Yeah, Ubisoft sucks. What was that one game? That fighting game. That fighting game was a lot of fun on the Ubisoft launcher for PC. What the fuck was that? Yeah, what up, Hog? How you doing? For Honor. Yo, that game was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing that. Division was pretty good on Ubisoft. Yo, Tay, what's goody? What's poppin'? Yeah, I've been vibing at the setup lately. I got the RGB on today. Kind of like purples and shit. I had like warm lighting set up and I like, man, it looks boring. I usually have like keyboards stacked like left and right on my desk. And I've been banging out so much content that they're depleting and it feels good to like sit at my desk instead of it looking so fucking cluttered. Yo, today's your birthday? Happy birthday. Hopefully you don't feel too old today. I think the flex cuts ruined this board. All right, so that PCB is toast. Um, Apex Legends is like fun. It's another good game I used to play a lot. I haven't played it in a while. Fortnite I used to play a lot, but I don't know. Once they introduced no builds, then it just felt like every other shooter. And none of my friends wanted to play like the build mode, and I was like very competitive with the build mode. So yeah, For Honor, fun, grindy, free battle pass, lit. They're doing it right. Let's see where the plate. I don't know where the plate fork is. Bear with me 1 second. Yo, the containment unit. What's goody? We're just talking about some video games. Apex is really good. Is there? I heard they did some weird shit with like the shields or something, and then ranked mode is kind of fucked. Not a lot of people are a fan of what they did to ranked. Like once you introduce rank mode, like that's all I'm gonna play. Because what's the point of just playing like the regular mode? I think these are gonna sound a lot better. I think we needed a non-long pole switch in this board. So these were, I think, pre-lubed. I don't think I lubed these switches. These are from Keep Front. And I think Apex is like capped, right? Of FPS. Ooh, wait, what do you have, Keg? Yo, what up, If? Oh, you got the mead keg. Oh shit. You got like a whole setup. These all sound good, little scratchy, but we're just gonna deal. Oh, if you guys haven't checked out it already, I just dropped the mode loop review. So if you guys want to go check that out, come back. Let me know what you guys think. What I should have done differently. I tried to switch it up this time. Kind of give more of my thoughts, not so much of like all the shit that's like color options and all that shit and what's in the box. Like you guys can read all that shit. You guys are there for my opinion. You want to? Hell yeah, I want you in the loop. What do you guys think about the loop? Post on YouTube. Exclamation point YouTube. You're trying to fight the temptation of getting a loop. I would say it's a little hollow, depending on what switches you use. But And what mounting method like you want to use. But I think it could be a great board. Especially the aluminum versions. I don't really see the like I see it in the 300 price range, but I don't see like all the aesthetic upgrades that pushes it out of that price point to be worth it. That's just me personally. Yeah, the tempo also has HHKV, and I know you like that layout. If got a plate fork with a single 1U, and I'm slacking. Trying to use the freaking tweezers. Yeah, I think it's definitely a cool board. I like the design of the loop. I think it's something different. It's not like TGR knockoff or Key Colt knockoff or something, which is all I've been really seeing. I really like the design choices they went with. It's not too like clashy. It's not too whatever. I get the whole reasoning why they named it loop. Um, yeah, I think it's an overall good board. And then you could mess with like the lattice blocks. Like you can, if you want to stiffer ones around the edges or something, and maybe skip one. I think the only thing I didn't like, I forgot it to include it in the review, but the only thing that I didn't like was the hot swap PCB. I think that's the only thing I didn't like about the board. There was like forced standoffs or something, which I kind of lost the feel of what the lattice blocks are supposed to do. You want path. Wait, what? Hey, whatever. Honest feedback. You won't hurt my feelings. I don't care. Only helps me be better in the future. It was just kind of short and sweet. There were some like shots I wanted to get that I totally forgot to do. I was reading a script. I'm still getting used to that. I don't want to make up any more excuses. But you're definitely right. I think I definitely have like the quality down, and I think I'm getting better at covering more of the board and my thoughts and opinions. But script I need to get used to. Monitor setup, I'm rocking the I have no idea what the lettering is, okay, because you know how crazy monitors are, but I'm rocking the Asus 240 hertz 1440p OLED. I think it's like a 26.5 inch. No idea why they did that. And then, of course, when I get this, it's only been out for like a year, I think. Of course, when I get this, they release that they're dropping the 4K 240 hertz or whatever. But yeah, 1440p Asus 240 hertz OLED. Shit's crazy. And now I have a computer that can absolutely destroy 1440p. Because before I had a Acer Predator 165 hertz. I had the G-Sync chip in it. I don't think they come now with the G-Sync chips. That monitor was really nice. Had really nice speakers. It was a little thick, but it was nice. Then I switched to an Asus 1440. That's my top monitor now. I have it flipped upside down. Asus 144 hertz, but it had ULMB, and you could enable ULMB while having G-Sync at the same time. But the only thing is you couldn't overclock it to 165 hertz. ULMB obviously helps. It's ultra low motion blur, so it would help with like ghosting and shit. Um, that was really nice. Then one pixel kind of went bad and it was pissing me off. Then I upgraded my computer and I was like, well, if I'm getting a 4090, like I'm gonna need a higher refresh rate monitor because it's just gonna dominate 165 hertz or 144. So then I got the OLED, and it's amazing. I really like it. It's bright as shit. I have to turn it down to like 70%. I think I have it on. Work from home though, and the OLED has been bad. Oh really? I have no problem with text. This monitor is crazy. If anything, it's better than the other one. I haven't noticed anything bad. Like maybe the only thing that sucks is that I have to have it like after 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes, I have it shut off the screen like if I'm not using it. But I mean that doesn't really bother me. Before I would just have it, I think like an hour or something. Just because of like burn-in. Like I don't obviously you don't want it to burn in. All right, this comes off. I think all the screws are the same. Super easy, quick build. Stabs are already done from the previous build. I just had to take it apart. When I took it apart, I put it back together because it's kind of pain in the ass to have a board that's taken apart. All right. How does this... So the assembly goes in the top housing. And there's cat hair all over that shit. Which is like poof. It's always nice when a keyboard comes with tools. Oh, does this have to go in first? Assembly in. Everything's in. Oh, it kind of like pushes in. But if I lay it down, it'll push out. Okay. This can go down. Should probably put all the foam in. Then we'll do that. So I'm going to go 2 layers of foam. 2 layers of case foam. I feel like last time I didn't have enough foam in this. Holy shit, this thing's stacked. Dude, right? I know I never use foam, but this board, it just needs the fucking foam. It sounds so bad without foam. I never use foam. Yeah, it is sad. But hey, I haven't used like a foamy board in a while. I'm refusing to use the plate foam. All right, so this goes in here like this. Make sure to avoid any pinches with the JST cable. We got to avoid this screw because it's still here. So when it loops, you don't want it to I think we're good. All right, we'll get one in there to hold. We will get this in. Analog switches? I don't think I've ever tried analog switches. What classifies an analog switch? Is that like a Wu-Tang switch or whatever? Okay, yeah, we're doing this right. I was confused for a second. I'm like, how does the weight screw down? But there's holes right here. Yeah, the Wu-Tang, right? Okay. So I kind of know a little bit. So they have the Hall effect, right? Where it uses magnets and voltage to be able to control and regulate actuation presses like the millimeter. And then the competitive advantage that Hall effect switches offer is the fact when you press a switch like these mechanical switches, one problem is that in order to reactuate the switch, you have to lift it up and then press it down again. Hall effect, you can actuate at any point and release, and then it's reactuating. So you actually have a better advantage, like at FPS games or something. So yeah, if you're a FPS player and you think you'll benefit from that, then definitely get it. I think the board itself is a little overpriced. I don't think there's anything special about the board itself. The switches are cool. I personally would love to try the switches. Um, I've talked about this in the past. Like you could buy the Wu-Tang PCB and the plate and the assembly. Like I was looking at the 60%. You can drop the 60% in um a Bayon board. He kind of advertises it for that. But like most tray mount boards, I think fit that style of PCB plate assembly. Steel Series Pro, same kind of switch, magnetic. But the feel, yeah. I mean, if when you're really playing games, are you really focusing on how it feels? You know what I mean? The Hall effect aren't clickies; they're linears. I think Gateron makes them. You can open the Lecker switches and lube them. Oh my yeah, this guy's a savage. So yeah, it all depends. Like when I'm gaming, I honestly don't have a fucking clue what I'm typing on, what I'm using. The only thing maybe is like front lip height. Like when you're like here all the time, you end up resting your wrist. If it's a very high front height, you kind of get like wrist fatigue. But yeah, that's all I pretty much notice when I game. But if you have a competitive advantage, why not use it? Seriously? We have a bad switch, hopefully. All right, bad switch. Pin must have been too bent. Oh no. It's the only bad thing about polycarb boards if you don't use or polycarb plates. When you don't use foam. Is this VIA compatible? Yes. Macros, key mapping, design. These ones aren't working. Fuck. You do more typing than gaming? Yeah, then I think you're better off not getting them. Just get a nice keyboard. Build it. Yeah. I agree with if there. I know all the keycaps for this are on top, so I'm trying not to mix them up. Because I literally took this board apart. Just threw the keycaps in here. So we'll try to keep everything together. So you don't get layout shocked at the time. Just go, yeah, go TCal. Yo, what up, Gio? How you doing, brother? Yo, how was the what the fuck's that board called? The Evolve. Jeez. Brain work. I'm shot, bro. I think it's en route. We're gonna be checking out super last minute, but I'm just happy to be trying it out. I know there's like not an early revision, but some things are gonna be changing, so it's gonna be a little different. Did you end up getting one? Like buying one? Oh yeah, this sounds way better. Doesn't sound foamy. Shh. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, and the only thing is with the Wu-Tang, you probably won't find one. You probably won't be able to get one till like March or something. I think the last time I checked, and that was like last month, and it keeps getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back because I think more people are ordering them. Because I'm assuming it needs a special PCB. I just don't think it's worth $200. Like the technology's cool and all, but like it's not. You're not getting anything like case quality. I totally forget this layout over here on the right. Hold on, chat. I'll be right back. Yo, what up, Zosco? These are honeycomb switches from Keyed Front, I believe. Uh, yeah. These are a polycarbonate top, nylon bottom, long pole palm. Oh, this is a long pole. 65 two-stage spring. Sorry, and pre-lubed from the factory. Exactly, classic. I think it's gonna sound really good in this build. We should I should lock in this over here. Print Scroll lock. Yo, lastly live. What's goody? Pause. I literally have to look at this because there's no numlock. Page up, right? Delete. End. End. Not that. I feel like we're gonna have to go back in the pile. Code. Function. I feel like I missed one here. Home. Pause. Alt. Yeah, I think we're missing. Nope. Page down. Yeah, I'm missing one down. I'm missing an alt and a F12. Right? Yo, you need some opinions? Shoot. F12, where art thou? It was right here. Quick ass build, bro. We built this board in like 48 minutes. Quick stream, quick stream. Cool. Back to the Heracules. This board's heavy. The only thing is you can't really grab it. Pretty little underside weight. Side, they did have like little arms you could get, little feet arms. Little gold chamfering. I like the chamfering. All right. Let's see. Okay. Tactile switches are similar sound of the Rainy 75. What did the Rainy 75 have? Thinking about caps lock key instead of right shift on the green board. I did. I did. That's savage. You're the only one that's noticed. I actually did on purpose a while ago. I sneak little Easter eggs in. Ooh, HMX Violets. Get those. Is it HMX budget? I got OCD. Trust me. I notice it all the time. Oh, HMX Violence aren't tactile. What was a good tactile that I had? I don't really use tactile. I think Xiaoqi switches were pretty good. Is there like a... There was a Xiaoqi switch. Rocco, Xiaoqi Studio, Rocco, big advanced tactiles. Do they have like a non AliExpress website? But those switches are pretty good. I do like Serica. We reused it on this board. All right. All right, let's do a little sound test. So this is the Chaosera Heracules polycarb plate, 2 layers of case foam, or 3 layers of case foam, uh, honeycomb switches from Key Front Factory lubed, Duroc V2 stabs, lube the 205G0 and BDZ on the wire, and GMK Serica. Yeah. And then there's that. It definitely sounds foamy. It definitely sounds foamy. Not a huge fan of the space bar. Glad we rebuilt it. I think the flex cuts really kill this board. Typing feels really stiff. And I don't really think the gaskets are isolating or doing anything like typing wise. It just feels like there's like a big hole in here. Maybe. Oh, this is a long pole. This is a long pole switch. And it sounds like that on foam, which is really weird. I don't know why. Could be the polycarb top housing. I don't really like switches the polycarb top housing. But I definitely think it's a board. Let's see. Got around milky yellows. Okay, yeah, there's some classic switches. Epo Maker, Honey Milk. I don't know what those switches are. Are those keycaps? The only keycaps I really ever use is GMK. So finding a hard. There's a bunch of good vendors in UK. Prototypist. Prototypist is a really good one on, and I think he's UK, right? Isn't Prototypist UK? Yeah, this is going right in the board pack. Yeah, check out Prototypist. Oh, this is fucking. I'll take some photos. I'll probably sell this, to be honest. I think the flex cuts are killing it. Oh yeah, the Heracules is nice. I just think it's all sound. I moved my desk mat over. This is how I game. This is the GHS gem. Full. This fucking thing is crazy. Copper bottom. This thing's heavy as hell. I have the GHS. What the hell's the TKL called? I have the TKL and I have the 60%. Right? This is like a one of their rare colors or whatever. The raffled colors. That was a raffled colorway. I think the next board we're gonna build might be the Cloudline. I have a Cloudline, a blue Cloudline, put some Sinister switches in it. I just lubed up some Gateron unknown switches. So maybe I'll put the Gateron unknown switches, and I have a TGR 910 I think I'm gonna build. Oh shit, I'm not a huge fan of fakes. That's a big no-no. But yeah, check out Prototypist here. I'll link them. You might be able to find what you're looking for. They have a big selection of things. Crazy selection. It would be nice if you could categorize the switches between. I like that websites do that. They categorize things tactile and linear. But you probably will be able to find some cool. I'm not really big into tactiles. Lilac tactiles are pretty good. Those are some of my favorite tactiles in the past. Yeah, it's just how it is, right? Yeah, the jade is beautiful on this board. They did a really good job. GHS is probably one of my favorite. The GHS, Bayon, I like Cruel World. Those two are like having some backlash in the hobby. Nerd Designs, Kubashek, collaborating with CAD Labs. He's annotated a couple boards for me. I obviously like Singa, TJR. Yeah. Who else? I don't know. There's a lot. What was the heart? Who made the Heartbreak? Who made the Heartbreak? I purchased all their boards. Oh my god, Static. Static's another one. I gotta look through my Discord now. Static is another great designer. Rook Design, bro. Rook Design is fucking lit. I love Rook Design. Abbott's, he did the neon beautiful board. He's designing a board right now. I forget what it's called, but he does like more like K-pop stuff if you're into that. Oh, JJW, of course. I have all of JJW's board. I even managed to grab a Friends and Family off Mech Market. I'm sure he's probably like, what the fuck? To that person. Geist is a good one. Work One is another good one. All my favorite keyboard makers right now. All right, chat. Who do we want to raid? Let's raid somebody. because I'm gonna get off stream and play some freaking Hellraisers or Helldivers. Yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. Sad that the Heracules didn't live up. So what I wanted it to be, I don't think I've tried a board from Chaosera that I truly, really, really liked. The Cupid was nice. Yeah, Hellraisers, dude. Just thinking of the movie, bro. All right, I don't know. But yeah, well, I'll see you guys Thursday. Maybe we'll build a board, maybe not. Cause now I gotta make this is another board. Dude, I got boards. Boards over here. I gotta just make stuff basically for like IG, socials and shit, YouTube, sound tests, all that shit. All that good stuff. I think I have most of them recorded, so stay tuned for that. If you guys aren't following me on YouTube, !YouTube. Post on IG like mostly every day. And if you guys just want to talk, hang out, join the Discord. Links are in the chat. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on stream. Thank you guys for all the new follows. Appreciate you guys. Hope to see you guys in some future streams. And yeah, talk to you guys in the Discord. Let you guys know what we're doing for stream on Thursday. Yeah, everybody have a great night. Have a great Wednesday. And peace out.